There's a good chance the toothpaste sitting on your bathroom counter right now contains at least one ingredient that dentists have quietly stopped recommending. You use it twice a day, you put it directly in your mouth, and most people have never actually read what's inside the tube. Today, I'm breaking down 7 ingredients that should make you put a toothpaste back on the shelf, and then 3 brands that dentists actually stand behind. By the end of this video, you'll be able to read any toothpaste label in about 10 seconds and know exactly what you're dealing with. Let's get into it. Number 1. Triclosan. This is one of the most well-documented ingredients on this entire list. Triclosan was originally added to toothpaste as an antibacterial agent to help reduce gingivitis. The problem is what the research found afterward. Multiple studies linked triclosan to decreased thyroid hormone levels, and separate research raised concerns about it contributing to antibiotic resistance in bacteria. The evidence was serious enough that in 2019, the American Dental Association confirmed triclosan would no longer be used in toothpaste sold in the United States. If you're buying toothpaste from outside the US or from an import listing online, this is the very first ingredient you should check for, because in some countries it's still allowed. Number 2. SLS, or sodium lauryl sulfate. This is the ingredient responsible for that foaming action you feel when you brush. It's not inherently dangerous, but it is a well-known irritant. SLS strips away the thin protective layer of soft tissue lining the inside of your mouth. For most people, that's a minor issue, but for people who deal with frequent canker sores, SLS is often the direct trigger. Dentists frequently point to SLS as the first thing to remove from your routine if you're getting mouth sores more than once a month. Number 3. Microbeads, also listed as polyethylene. These were tiny plastic beads added to toothpaste for a satisfying visual effect and a mild scrubbing feel. The problem is they don't break down. They get lodged along the gum line and they wash straight into the water system after you spit. This one is actually less of a concern in the US today, specifically because the 2015 Microbead-Free Waters Act banned them from rinse-off products. But they still show up in some toothpaste brands manufactured overseas, so it's still worth a quick label check if you're buying anything imported. Number 4. Activated charcoal. Charcoal toothpaste became popular because it promises a dramatic whitening effect and a trendy black paste that looks impressive on camera. Here's what dentists actually say about it. Charcoal is highly abrasive, and with daily use, that abrasiveness gradually wears down enamel rather than protecting it. Once enamel wears down, it doesn't grow back, which means you're trading a short-term cosmetic effect for long-term sensitivity. Number 5. Baking soda in high concentrations. A small amount of baking soda in toothpaste is generally fine and can even help lift surface stains. The issue is concentration. Some whitening formulas load up on baking soda specifically for a stronger abrasive scrub. Used daily over months and years, this can wear down enamel and irritate the gum line, especially for people who already brush with heavy pressure. Number 6. Artificial sweeteners like saccharin. These are added purely for flavor to make the paste taste less clinical. On their own, in small amounts, they're not considered dangerous, but they're a signal ingredient. When a toothpaste leans heavily on artificial sweeteners, it's often compensating for a formula that's cutting corners elsewhere. It's worth reading the rest of the ingredient list a little more carefully if saccharin is near the top. Number 7. Diethanolamine, often listed as DEA. This one shows up less often today, but it still appears in some imported or older formulations. It's used as a foaming and thickening agent, but it's been flagged by the FDA for ongoing safety monitoring due to potential hormone disruption concerns. If you see DEA on a label, especially on a toothpaste bought from an unfamiliar online seller, that's a reasonable reason to put it back. So that's 7 ingredients worth checking for. Now, let's talk about what dentists actually recommend, because the goal here isn't to scare you away from toothpaste altogether, it's to help you pick one that's actually doing its job. The first thing every dentist will tell you to look for is the ADA Seal of Acceptance. This seal means a toothpaste has been independently reviewed and tested to confirm it does what it claims, whether that's fighting cavities, reducing sensitivity, or controlling plaque. Brands without the seal aren't automatically bad, but the seal removes the guesswork. Dentist recommendation number 1, Sensodyne. This brand consistently comes up in dentist recommendations specifically for people dealing with tooth sensitivity. Their formulas are built around potassium nitrate, which works by calming the nerve activity inside the tooth that causes that sharp pain response to hot or cold. Dentist recommendation number 2, Crest Pro Health. This line carries the ADA seal and is frequently recommended for its balance of cavity protection and gum health, using stannous fluoride as the active ingredient, which research shows helps with both enamel strength and reducing gum inflammation. Dentist recommendation number 3, Colgate Total SF. This is Colgate's current reformulated line, built around stannous fluoride rather than the older triclosan formula from before 2019. It carries the ADA seal and is commonly recommended for daily cavity and gum protection. Here's the simple rule to take away from this whole video. Flip the tube around before you buy it. If you see fluoride and the ADA seal, you're in good shape. If you see triclosan, DEA, or a heavy dose of artificial sweeteners near the top of the ingredient list, put it back and grab something else. It takes 10 seconds and it can save you from years of unnecessary sensitivity or irritation. If this helped you look at your bathroom counter a little differently, subscribe. Because next week, I'm doing the same breakdown for mouthwash, and some of what's hiding in those bottles might surprise you even more than this list did. Drop a comment and tell me which toothpaste you currently use. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.